I do it for the ghetto. Yeah, they don't understand. It be different when you gotta feed the fam when you coming.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip hop station, The Hype 87.3.
That's right. It is your girl, Tampa Mystic, and we are live right here in ATL on the Hype 87.3. And today, Boss Main in the building.
Whoa.
What's going on, family? How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Highly favored and blessed all day, every day. You feel me?
You look great, too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Came in here looking like the superstar that you are. I love it. I love the red on you, too.
Thank you. I
It's a good color. Absolutely. We're going to kick it off just like this. What's been your biggest accomplishment this year so far?
This year, getting back to what I love, music, being more. Lately, I've been doing a lot of behind the scene things with music, as far as like writing and coaching and helping other artists out. And now I'm getting back to me, so that's major for me because I love music. You know what I'm saying? So I never would veer from it. So I'm doing something in music, whether it's like A&R type of work, or if it's artist development with someone that I know, or writing the hook, or just being in the studio, just giving energy and vibes. I just love it. Man,
that's truly a gift from God right there. I feel like it takes the right people to want to be able to help other people, especially when they do the same thing you do.
Facts.
That's amazing right there, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
We both Florida babies.
Oh yeah.
I was excited. Last night I was like, I can't wait for this conversation because we both Florida babies. I'm born and raised in Tampa, but I've been here in the A since 2013. You grew up in Miami.
Yes, ma'am.
But you're now in Tallahassee.
Yes, sir.
Has both cities kind of shaped your artistry?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I started when I went to school at FAMU. I was doing music then. Okay. So it was like I had a team around me that I was working with, and we would just go in the studio, just making music. You know what I'm saying? And fast forward to now, going up there, it gave me a different experience because I had never traveled out of Miami at that time when I went. Yeah. So it did mold me and let me see different things that I probably wouldn't have seen in Miami.
Got you. What did you go to school for?
Business management.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an important topic, to talk about business management, because you have to utilize it in this, because this is the music business.
Exactly. And that's where a lot of artists fail. They think it's just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, but it's more to it. You got to be business savvy to understand everything. You got to understand you need a team. It's more than just you.
Teamwork made the dream work.
All day.
So you still in Tallahassee now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know DJ Dimp?
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Dimp. That's the fam right there. Most definitely. Is there a lot of stuff going on in Tallahassee for artists?
Not really. Honestly, no, not really. But I know that there's some things that I got in the works of working on. That's.
I know that's right. He here to change the narrative, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So take us back to the beginning, 10 plus years ago. Why did music become your passion? Like, what was it about music that drew you in to say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
The funny thing is, it wasn't even intentional. I had a partner of mine. He stayed across the street from me. Okay. And he's a musical genius. Like, he could play every instrument. He could play every percussion. Wow. Like, he's music, sight reading, everything. Like, he's a musical genius. And he started making beats and stuff. And he would produce and sell studio time to people and stuff like that. He was working with a company. So one night he said, "Hey man, why don't y'all?" It was me and like 2 or 3 other people from the hood. He was like, "Man, why don't y'all pull up to the studio and just come vibe out?" So we was like, "All right, we ain't got nothing going on," so we slid. And he was messing around with something that he already had done recorded. He was like, "Man, y'all boys get on this." And like we just gotta have that competitive spirit. This was my first time in the booth or writing a song, anything, but I know like you're not gonna outdo me. That's just how I am. Anything I do, like I'm very competitive. I have a very competitive spirit, So we did that, and the song came out. It was fun to us because it was just something that our hood would know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was fun. We had a good time, and ever since then, I just kept going.
Man, I love that. That just made me smile because I feel like that's how you have to go into it. It's a friendly competition.
Yeah, that's all it is. Shout out to my boy Matt.
Yeah, you know, it's a whole friendly, because I feel like we always should strive to be the best at what we do.
Right.
Not that we're trying to shade other people or put them down, but we striving to be the best at what we do.
Iron sharpens iron. I'm a firm believer of that.
Period.
So if I'm not pushing you, then I'm not helping you.
100%.
And you not pushing me, you're not helping me.
Listen, you got to be around people who are an asset and not a liability.
You said you preaching now.
Well, we're going to church today.
Come on now.
Come on now. Brother Bawse.
Deacon Bawse.
Yeah. Sister Tampa.
Sister Tampa.
That is hilarious. I love your energy.
Yes.
That is funny. So let's talk about this new single called Ghetto.
Okay.
What's the story, the message that you were trying to paint with this record? And do you feel like people are receiving it as such?
The funny thing is, I work at a school, and a lot of the kids, they love my music.
Aww.
And I think that what I'm doing is, with this song, first of all, when it was created, the intent of it was, yeah, you may be from the ghetto, yeah, you may be living in the ghetto right now, but that don't mean that you can't get out. And when you coming from there, you still can be successful. So that's the whole imagery that I'm painting in the picture, you know? So it's like, I'm giving that energy of painting that picture of how it is in the ghetto.
Yeah.
But guess what? We done went through all of this and we still successful. We still striving. We still innovating. You know what I'm saying? We still building.
And from my perspective, I feel like people who come from, you know, the ghetto per se, or just maybe, you know, lower class, you know, like this could be black, white, whatever. It's not necessarily based upon your race or whatever.
That's facts.
You appreciate things more.
Of course.
You know, these privileged kids who their family handed everything to them, that's why a lot of them be bratty, and because they don't appreciate it because they didn't have to work for it.
Exactly. It's different when you get it out the mud.
Man, that is a fact. And it's like, I want to work for every single thing. I don't want nothing handed to me.
We call that taking the stairs and not the elevator.
That is, listen, we taking the stairs over here, baby.
You hear me? Wow.
Do you feel like Florida artists get overlooked, or do you feel like they getting the shine that they deserve?
I'm actually liking the way that Florida artists are getting more acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Getting more out there, more seen, more heard. You know, like, cause it's like we have a lot of talent in Florida.
I agree.
A lot of talent. You know, and I'm talking about the whole state of Florida.
Yeah.
A lot of talent, and it's just like everybody come together and it could be something amazing. But we know how hard it is to get a group of individuals of 2 or more on the same accord.
Very difficult.
And that's in anything. That's not just in the music. That's in anything. Business, relationships, anything. It's hard.
Ooh, Lord, that's why my team is small.
Right.
Honestly,
right.
Because I'm very dominant. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm very dominant. I'm like, I want what I want. I want it done a certain way in a certain time frame, and that's why I do a lot of stuff myself. Right. You know, I got a very small team because, you know, we start bumping heads.
Right. Now I totally get that.
But I, at the same time, we do need more unity when it comes to maybe collaborations and things of that nature. Definitely. What's one of your favorite sounds or words that truly reps a Florida artist that shows up in your music? So give us some real Florida lingo.
What they do.
What they do.
No, I'm talking about.
Talking about.
Yeah, you spell that TALMBOUT.
Talking about.
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
You feel me?
You feel me?
Right. That's just regular conversation.
I knew I could have fun with you. People who ain't from Florida, they ain't gonna get it.
Right.
They ain't gonna get
what
it.
What they do, fool?
No, for real. So you had the opportunity to open up for Lil Wayne for your first performance.
Yes.
Bro,
that was amazing. Let me tell you how God works.
Yes.
I went like 2 weeks prior to that show. It was in Fort Myers. Shout out to my boy Mac, Babylon boys out there. They invited us to perform at a club, but when something that happened that night, throughout the night, where we had a lot of different artists that was performing that night. We had artists that was signed to Slip and Slide. We had a whole bunch of artists that was hot in Fort Myers at that time, and like all the little D-boys. Like it was a concert. It was major, and for some reason, when it was time for us to perform, they cut the lights on. So everybody looking like, dang, and then my partner, that's my homeboy brother, who is the promoter. So he looking at his brother like, what's going on? So then, long story short, fast forward, we left, we didn't perform. And he was like, don't worry about it, I'm gonna make it up to y'all. Just like that.
Yeah.
And we ain't tripping, because these are our peoples, you know what I'm saying? So we like, all right, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? We still here, we still gonna hang out, kick it, after party, shoot the bobo, whatever. We ain't tripping. And about 2 weeks later, he called. And he was like, hey, I need y'all to come back. I'm like, when? He was like, next weekend. I said, okay, what's up? He said, y'all finna open up for Lil Wayne.
Look at God.
I say, what? I looked at the phone, I'm like, what?
Like, was that a typo?
Right. No, this was a conversation.
Oh.
Yeah, he called.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I looked at the phone like, is he for real? Because like Lil Wayne is my favorite artist of all time. You know what I'm saying? So that was amazing. Amazing.
So that opportunity that you were blessed with, one, how did you prepare for it? Because that's some big shoes to fill to get on and open up for Lil Wayne, because he is absolutely
your first
How did
ever.
Right, exactly. How did you prepare for it? And is there anything that you would do differently if you could go back and do it all over again?
Yeah, I would be more sober. I definitely would, because you know, when you're young, you think this is what you got to do, so you go to smoking and doing this and that, and just hyping yourself up. But in all actuality, it's like the business. It could have went more. It could have went. I could have gained more. Put it that way. Had I been more business savvy then, you know what I'm saying, to understand like what the real opportunity is. Yeah. It's not just standing up there and performing in front of all these people. You got a chance to rub elbows with people of the industry. But my mind wasn't knowing that then. I was just so excited to be performing and for Lil Wayne in front of thousands of people at this arena that don't know me, never seen me, know nothing. Tom G was there, Tampa Tony was there, like it was a lot of people in there. Yeah. And it was just amazing. Like we had sat backstage and everything, like with all, like they had a private chef, and they had different platforms back there doing interviews and stuff like that. That's when I had met my boy Scotty Boy. Well, he was with Slip and Slide at the time, and we always back there just eating and stuff like that and kicking it.
Listen, I feel like that is super dope. You know, in hindsight, you know what you could do differently. Like, honestly, I quit drinking and smoking a while back for those same reasons, because I used to host a lot of events, and I'd be wasted. Right. And then the next day I'm like, damn, I hope I didn't make an ass out of myself, what have you. And I'm just like, you know what? Just going forward, I'm just not going to do that no more. Right. So you've accomplished performing also at Funk Fest in your hometown. Oh, yeah. How did that feel, performing in your hometown for this big festival compared to other performances you've done?
It was special. I've done different performances in different cities and stuff like that, but it's nothing like performing for your hometown. Yeah. People that you know, you could recognize, you know what I'm saying, readily identify them. And that just gave me a warm feeling like I did it. I could check this off my bucket list. Like I actually did it for, I done did a lot of performances, but it was the level of the stage that was, let me tell you, Rick Ross was there, Jeezy was there, Mary J. Blige, Anthony Hamilton. Like, it was a lot of big players there, you know what I'm saying? And we was backstage with them, you know what I'm saying, just chopping it up, stuff like that.
What a time to be alive.
Oh, yeah.
You've accomplished over 500,000 streams on Spotify. Right. What do you feel like the strategies or moves that you made helped get you there?
Marketing, promotions. At that time, we was running with... it was my boy Rich Prince. Shout out to Rich. we had a song called TikTok.
Okay.
And it's like a little Caribbean type vibe mixed with Miami, like mixed with South Beach. You know what I'm saying? They give that type of vibe. And it was easy to market it because we're in Miami where it's a big pool of different people with different cultures.
Yeah.
So we started there, and then I think we started marketing up this way. And the funny thing is it got picked up overseas. And that's when it started. I think it was Germany. And that's when it started like really getting popular and stuff like that. So
that's
just
hard.
marketing. The main thing.
Getting that international presence.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Right. Congratulations on that too.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So let's talk about this project called Something Else. What separates this body of work from everything else you've dropped so far?
With this project, it was very endearment. It was very like on another level of showing you like, okay, I got all the hood stuff. I got all the trap music. I could do that, but I really am something else. I can do anything that I put my mind to.
Yes.
So that mindset gave me that body of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what made it more different than anything else. It was more polished and more on another side, a different side of me. You know what I'm saying?
Out now, Mal. Make sure y'all go check it out. Go run them numbers up.
Yes,
let's get to the million streams.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So I feel like a lot of artists and a lot of people, period. I'm not just going to pinpoint artists, but a lot of people in life struggle with consistency, working out, whatever it may be. But you've been in this music business for years.
Right.
What's kept you motivated and what's kept you in it?
Having a strong foundation. Yeah, it always starts that. Like I said earlier, team. It starts with the team. Like, it's been plenty of times I wanted to give up. Yeah. It's been plenty of times that I said, man, I'm done with this shit. There's been plenty of nights that, I'm talking about, pulling 24s, like, putting it all in. And I think it's just that the passion that I have for it that just makes me keep that fire going, like, no matter what.
Man, how do you start your day every day when you get up?
I pray. Yeah, I pray.
That's so important.
Oh, yeah. I got to. And then I meditate a little bit on my way going to work. I don't listen to the radio. I just sit there and meditate. Some days I will, if like the radio on or something like that, it'll be low like that. Like,
I'm the same way. I ride in silence often. Right. But I ask you that because I feel like when you start your day with prayer, it sets the tone for your day and it helps with that consistency. Correct. Because it teaches you discipline.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Man.
Big time.
What would you say is something that this music industry taught you about yourself that life did not?
Everybody's not for you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because the reason why I say that, because in my life, like, the people that I keep around me, they all solid. I'm talking about, they've been there since Chuck E. Cheese days, and it ain't never changed up. So I never experienced that in the real world, but in the music industry, yeah, they'll smile in your face and be like, "Oh yeah, we ain't doing that,"
and talk about you behind your back.
Exactly.
Because I'm sure you have. I definitely have dealt with that. Someone be all in your face, kiki, ha ha. Yeah. But then someone be like, you know what, so and so said. Right. But guess what though? I don't care at all. I don't want to know about it. If someone talks about me, please keep that to yourself. Exactly. It's not my business.
It don't bother me. So ain't no point in telling me.
Period. It does not make or break us because I don't need validation from anybody.
Exactly.
Period. We from Florida, baby. Don't get it twisted.
I'm trying to told you, but you just don't hear me.
Told you. So you mentioned wanting to open a family-oriented restaurant.
Yes.
Along with a mobile gaming trailer.
Yes.
First and foremost, both super dope ideas.
Thank you.
How important is it for you to build businesses outside of music?
Oh, it's very important because I want to leave a legacy for people behind me, my little ones. So yeah, I want to make sure that they don't have to go through what I went through. So it's going to be set up. I'm going to teach you and train you the way that it's supposed to go, the way it's not supposed to go, why it's not supposed to go this way. And you know what I'm saying? So that creates that general wealth, Man,
I feel like we always want our kids to do better than us.
Of course.
We have to set them up. So you're a dad?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
Two.
What are their ages, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm not sharing.
Okay, understood. Say no more. Say no more.
Just know that those are my boys, and I love them dearly, and they're what I do it for.
Understood. Yeah. Understood. Absolutely. As we should, because we always, we want our kids to do better than us. My son's a whole grown man. My son's about to be 32.
What?
I got a grown man. Yeah.
Grown
man. He about to be 32, and he's everything that I could expected him to be and more.
Right.
It's amazing. So most definitely.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So what's the long-term vision like with these businesses? Family-oriented restaurant and the mobile gaming trailer?
With the family-oriented business, we already in motion with that. It's called Mama's House.
Okay.
It's coming soon. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. It's coming soon. Don't worry. You're going to hear about it. And that's basically me and my siblings. We dedicated a restaurant to my late mom.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Does she like to cook a lot, your mom?
Yeah. It's gonna be dope. I don't want to share too much.
Of course, understood.
Just know that it's gonna be something different. It's gonna give you that mama's house feel.
I love that. I love that. When did your mom pass?
2022.
Man.
November 15th.
My mom passed in 2021, so
wow.
I understand the grief that we go through. I lost my sister too. She passed in 2012, so goodness. Both close women. Man, how did that time affect your life, losing your mother?
Oh man, I was torn. Like it put me like into a shell.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to see nobody. Like I didn't go to the viewing of the body. I almost didn't go to the funeral. Yeah, because I don't do funerals. I
don't like.
And my mom, we and her had discussions about that before. Like she knew that I wasn't gonna go to her funeral.
Yeah,
we done had that conversation. So when I got up there, while I was in the funeral and I had to speak, before I speak, I smiled and I looked up and I said, "You got me here." Oh,
I just got chills. I literally just got I got chills on that because you are absolutely right.
Right.
Gosh, that is so difficult. And for anybody who's never lost someone that close to them, they cannot even fathom.
Exactly.
Because right after I lost my mom, I was not nice to be around.
Right.
I was questioning everything. Right, and I was just, and I had some people, they're like, what is wrong with you? You gotta, I'm like, bro, I just lost my mom. Until you lose your mother, you will never understand.
I'm trying to tell you, you wouldn't. It's a different pain.
It's a different, it gets easier, but it never goes away.
Exactly.
Do you feel like she's with you at all times though? She is with you. That's beautiful.
Of course.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, she protects me every day.
About to get emotional over here.
Hey, it's okay.
It's so difficult. So when you hear people say the name Boss Man, what do you want that to represent in the culture?
Man, that's one innovative, cool dude. He for the people. He's a good guy. He's a God-fearing man. He's in the light of righteousness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's right and what's wrong. I want to be that stand-up guy. Like he's a real solid dude.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you feel like working in this music industry is a part of your purpose and a part of your legacy?
I definitely believe that. Yeah. I definitely believe that. Because of the passion that I have for it. That's the legacy, and the purpose is what I'm spreading. Like I tell like students that I work with, it's always the knuckleheads, that everybody want to follow. Yeah. So when I have those man to young man, or young lady to man conversations with them, I let them know, like, look, I pull them to the side. I be like, look, you see these people, they following behind you. They trying to do what you trying to do. When you have the power of influence like that, guide people in the right way. I always tell them that. I always speak life into them, because it's like they deal with enough already at home. So
100%, and we need people like you to speak life into people and encourage them and not make them feel like everything that they're doing is always wrong. Like we learn from the mistakes. Correct. We gonna have a lot of life lessons. Right. So I know you mentioned earlier on that like you're still down with the people that you was like in sandbox with, like day ones. Right. For the people who you have been friends with for a long time, or maybe even family members that are not in this music industry and maybe not quite sure how they can support your music career, how can they support you right now? And we'll say they don't necessarily come out to your shows because that's just not their vibe. How can they support you?
Just keep showing love. It's free 99 to show love. I say that all the time. Like you could like a picture, like you could comment, you could share, That's all I need right there. That's gonna run the numbers up, and then other people, you tell a friend, word of mouth, and next thing you know, I am the person that you like to be in their comments and commenting on everything and liking everything and sharing everything. Now I'm that artist. Yeah. Because of you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You have full access into this. You had a big accountability of doing what it is that you're close to me for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I asked that because it's funny because my dad he asked me like early on, he's like, well, how, my dad's older. I said, go to YouTube and watch my interviews. Right. And he does. And even when I do like live stream, he'll tune in and watch, and it just, I love it. Yeah. I'm like, so there's different ways, because oftentimes people are like, I don't know how to support, they don't come out to the events or whatever it is. So that's dope. Run them numbers up. Go stream your music.
That's it.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
That's it. That's all. That's the message.
So what brought you to the A today?
I'm about to go attend the Black Effect Podcast Festival.
Shout out to Charlemagne.
Yeah. Breakfast Club is hosting it.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of different dope podcasts on the panel and stuff like that. I'm really excited to see Drink Champs.
They got a beautiful platform.
They do. I love it.
They got an amazing platform. And it's like, even though I've been doing this a long time, I still always strive for excellence.
Correct.
To get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because I feel like the sky is not the limit. We can go beyond that.
And we can.
Yes.
We fly above it.
100%. So going to these type of events where they got panels and stuff like that, do you feel like that's vital to your career? Yes, it's educational?
I feel like it's vital for all artists to go out and go to different events that have panels, influential speakers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you can learn. You don't know everything. There's always room for improvement. So, if it makes sense, then attend it.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, yeah.
Knowledge is power. Definitely. What is the best piece of advice that someone has given you about this industry that you still apply today? Clips. Keep clips. And when I say that, I mean, like, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So if you got your fire, you're going to have a couple of clips because you're ready. Listen, that is the biggest facts ever, because you never know when an opportunity may present itself. Exactly. I might be like, hey, bro, I got an opportunity for you to perform at this event, but I need a clean song because there's kids there. Right, and you got to be ready. Oh, I don't have a clean version. Exactly. That's just a prime example. Right. Got to stay ready. I'm trying to tell you. Real though. That's real, man. Most definitely. So what is next for you? What can we anticipate? Is there other projects in the works? Is there any visuals coming up? Are you going to be appearing in any films? What can we be on the lookout for? Well, right now I'm working on just something to put out there just to keep the pen sharp. It's going to be called Every Now and Then. Okay. And it's basically a collab of freestyles that I did over industry beats. Oh, okay. That's hard. From before to now. So that's why I like every now and then. You get it? So that's hard. And I got one out right now that's making a lot of noise. Everybody loves it. It's called the Taliban Freestyle. And it's just something different. I'll play it for you before we leave. Most definitely. I want to hear it. It's dope. It's dope. It's one of them ones. I feel like when you can jump on industry beats that people are familiar with, to me, it just really shows your lyrical skill. Like, I know who this might be a Lil Wayne beat, but you annihilated it. Right. You get to show your skills. Yeah, I always do that. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. What we doing for? What we doing? What we doing? So we're gonna go ahead and get into your song called Ghetto, and then we're gonna walk over there, and you got a performance with us today as well. Sarsky. Yeah, dig. Before we get into that, tell everybody where they can follow you on your socials. You can follow me at BAWSE_MANE. BAWSE_MANE. That's Boss Man. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. Y'all can follow me on Facebook. Y'all can follow me on TikTok. Yeah. I'll make sure y'all holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Hey, don't be afraid to holla at your boy though, for real though. Like, I'm a cool guy. Like, I'm tapping in. Let's get this work. Let's get this money. Nah, for real. Also too, who do you want to give thanks to that's been supporting you through your journey? My whole team. Like, everybody has been with me from day one. Like, I've never changed up. Like I said, I keep the same circle. I keep the same friends. I keep the same family around. Like, when they say no new friends, it's really no new friends. Yeah. Like, the new friends be friends of the friends that I got. So those are your friends. They're not my friends. But if we get on some business type stuff, or like they coming around, they cool,
they not gonna bring nobody around that we in our circle don't agree with.
Understood.
So that's why they get accepted in, you know. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get into this song and check it out. If you can introduce it for us.
Whoa, this your boy Bawse, man, live in the Billy on the Hype 87.3, and y'all about to hear my new single. It's called Ghetto. Whoa.
Y'all stay tuned for it.
Come and see what all the hype is about. Tune in to the Hype 87.3.
That's okay, Peter. What up, world? This your boy Bawse, man.